Good morning. Hey,
How's it going?
yeah, did you block them?
Yep.
I'll add them to the block list on Restream too.
So it is still wet. This year's June is actually on track to be one of the coldest Junes on record,
Huh.
and one of the wettest.
Very weird.
Well, you heard what happened with the Bike the Rockies,
Prob-
didn't you?
Probably not. I
They
mean,
had
I
to,
haven't actually been in the real world for the last like 3 days. I've been in the classroom.
they had to cancel a segment due to winter weather conditions.
Winter weather conditions?
Mm-hmm. It was snowing up on Trail Ridge.
Yeah, I mean, it was blizzarding it on Pikes Peak too. But I mean, that's not that that's weird, but why would the Rockies cancel?
Because the Ride the Rockies goes up Trail Ridge Road. The bicyclists.
Oh, Ride of the Rockies. I thought you meant the Rockies baseball team. I was
No,
confused.
the Ride the
Ride of the
Rockies.
Rockies bicycles. Gotcha. I'm completely with you now. I misunderstood you. I was thinking you were talking about the baseball team. So I was like, the hell would that affect them? But Ride of the Rockies, yeah, you're right. That goes up Highway 34, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like completely a thing. Which actually is a bummer because this summer I want to go up Trail Ridge Road and do peak to peak because I actually rather like that road. That's something my mom and I used to do when we were kids. It was like that was one of our little summer jaunts would be to go up Trail Ridge and then over peak to peak. And that was like her thing.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was
I'm gonna start breaking it. I'm gonna start breaking the Sakura tonight. So, also, Steam just showed me a game that I'm gonna have no choice but to have to get completely lost in. It is horrible.
Oh,
Yeah.
what game?
No, I have forgotten. Let me find it. It's called Jump. Damn it! I just added it. There we go. It's called Jump Light Odyssey. Wait. Look at this. It's effectively like all of those 70s Yamato
Oh dear God,
esque
yeah.
games. You got like little piggies apparently and stuff. But I mean, like, doesn't this just look like the exact perfect kind of game for me?
Yeah.
I mean, effectively,
Hey,
you're
Brent.
flying a ship in Yamato, and you have to keep all of your crew alive, and some of them apparently catch fire, including the cute, adorable little robots that are just like they are in Yamato. Oh no, they got spaced! I mean, this just looks so good.
I like how they're laughing at the guys that got spaced.
I don't know if that was what they were after, but yeah.
No, if you look,
Yeah,
they're pointing out the window and laughing at the
Maybe.
guys that were spaced.
I don't know, maybe. Anyway, it's just really cute. I think that this is like probably the most game that has ever shown up. Apparently, you also have to like defend yourself from like all kinds of the bad guys and I don't know things and I don't know. Anyway, it gets released this weekend. But I mean, it's just so ridiculously me. Like, there's the engine room. Man, this is so cool. I wonder if we can adjust the design of the ship. Like, can I change the ship's design? I know you can add rooms and take rooms away inside here and move stuff around. And things blow up, apparently. Oh, and there's boarding things. So, like, the bad guys will try to board your ship. That's so cool. Anyway. The most guy game that has ever shown up. That was really cool. Hello, Brent.
Oh yeah.
Well, so far it goes pretty good. I am so tired of run down. This has been a long week.
Yeah, you
Starting
can hear it in
Friday
your
night.
voice.
Huh?
You can hear it in your voice.
Yeah. And I still have one more day of class tomorrow. And then I get one day off. Because then I have another class on Saturday. But then I'm off for like 3 days. And then I have like one really weird out of nowhere class a week from today. Like it's like this weird paper light thing. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Sort of. No, maybe. I don't know. The weirdest part about this whole thing is somebody asked me this morning, one of my kids asked me what day it was, and I was sure it was Friday today. I mean, I didn't say it, but my brain couldn't shake that it's Friday and it's a Wednesday. Like, I just feel like I've had some extra days. Like, I don't know. So I did see the video, but I don't know what it. I don't know. I didn't understand it because I don't understand anything right now.
No, that's my problem.
I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I need at least this Friday. I only have a zillion things to do, but I'm offline at least for. I mean, like I can have a normal Friday morning show, which will be nice. A day show.
Wow, that's amazing.
Right. And then, there won't be a night show, but so. Oh, yeah. We will definitely make this work. I will figure out a way to send you a cell. We'll make a cell and we'll make it work. It's got a nice breeze outside. I agree, though. This is definitely the coolest June.
Which is really weird.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Tormund.
So hopefully all your running around stops. But it doesn't sound like it does anytime soon.
No, not through June. Part of the problem is that she's short. My boss is short on teachers. And so she's got us stuffed into every corner that she can get us into, which is why I can tell I'm, because that's why I'm doing that random class on next week on Wednesday. I'm sure somebody needed that day off. So, anyway, so I'm sure that's what's happened. And then, yeah. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. I'm tired.
I can't remember.
I can't remember. I'm sure it was important. So I worked Saturday and then Wednesday of next week. And then I start this weird one, which is a 4-day class that starts on a Saturday, which is really strange. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4 days that I'm running. So I guess the biggest break I'll have is the 18th, 19th, and 20th. Then I get the 22nd and 23rd. And then I start another run. So there's that. But at least then I get 3 days straight off at that point in time. So through July, it looks like I'm going to have, the 28th, 29th, 30th, July 1st, and 2nd off. And then we don't know what the condition of July is yet. She hasn't given us our July schedules. So, yep, it's brutal. But on the flip side, I'll get paid a lot of money, and that's good.
Yeah.
And it is kind of double cool because this is the first year that since my wife started being a teacher, because she's worked at year-round schools until this year, and now this is the first year she's been with an actual school district, working in the school district. So she gets paid all summer long, but doesn't have to work. And that's cool.
That's cool.
I also, though, love the games that they play. They're like, we'll hire you for X amount of money. And then she goes, thanks, that's great. And then she gets the job and it's X amount of money spread out over all the months. But since she's not working those months, they'll stretch it all out. So really she's only working for like X minus like $4 an hour or something ridiculously stupid. So in other words, she's, paying into a bank. And I'm like, well, then why didn't you just say you work for X minus $4 per hour or whatever, instead of saying whatever it was, because I don't remember what it was, but like, instead of saying $20 an hour, why don't you just say it's $17 an hour? I mean,
because then they wouldn't get applicants.
Yeah. I'm just making up numbers. It's not really $20 an hour. I don't remember what it is.
But still, if they actually were honest about it, they probably wouldn't get anybody coming in.
That's probably true.
Like, they'd look at that and say, why would I bother with this?
Right. Because that's true of every school district, because we don't pay our teachers enough, ever. Which is sad, because, like, those of us that are teachers, we really like being teachers. We like working with kids. I care for all my kids. I've got this little group of kids right now that I'm pretty fond of. We're on day 3 of 4. Like, it's like a normal classroom. I've got my 3 kind of loud kids that are willing to talk, and I know them really well. And then I even know a little bit about the quiet kids at this point in time, and that's kind of cool. And I miss these guys.
He's got like psychotic grandpa vibes going on.
Sometimes the random name thing is pretty cool. There's a planet called Thunus, which has a moon called Dween Earth. And these are all just random things. So I was reading the Twitter thread about the comics broke me. The comments what?
Have you not seen that hashtag? Hashtag comics broke me.
So I'm having a problem, and I think it's because I've been too many days in the classroom. You're saying comics bro screen?
Broke me.
Meme. Oh, broke meme. Okay. No, I have not. I haven't seen the hashtag. I don't even know what that means.
So a comic book artist died at the age of 36.
Oh no.
He was
'Cause he
like
was so broke.
I think Marvel or DC. And so other artists are coming out and talking about the abuses they've suffered in the industry. And
Yeah.
it's really kind of changed my view, particularly with some of these companies. Like, I thought there was a few really good ones in there that it's starting to come out that no, they're not so good. And it's like, well, damn. I thought I was rooting for the good guys, but apparently not. and they're
Yeah.
being very silent on the matter.
Well, and I mean, that was what our buddy was saying.
Yeah.
That still just kills me. Was that what was that what she was responding to? Hey, Rad, do you know? I mean,
Sort of.
okay. Like, I
In
didn't know
fact,
whether that was
actually, yeah, I think that was.
like as because then it must be that you know that she was responding to that particular setup. I don't know what prompted her to say that, and so I mean, I just know that I
Yeah,
saw
it
that
was
on
that thread.
yeah. So I'm assuming that that's what that one really gets me because I know her and we've known her before she got into the industry and we knew her after she got out of the industry and
I didn't even know she got out.
yeah,
Like, I didn't even know she like completely quit
right.
afterward.
I think the saddest part was though that she said something like when I quit a lot of my friends and family were disappointed in me. And I remember that. You know, she's saying, and I remember that. And I'm like, I feel like maybe I did. Maybe I was one of the ones who was doing that, you know?
See, by the time that
Doing good,
I
Red. I'm just responding to Red.
we're doing good tonight. Let's see, by the time that I found out, like, one, I'm not. So, I'm not really angry about what I said regarding it. Because at the time, it wasn't being given to me in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I was being told a very, very different story, and it's hard to. When you're being told something that's different from what's actually happening, that's not fair on them.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Nice.
That's awesome, actually. Moving right along with the art. And to give you a little bit of background, Red, we have a buddy who is part of our comic collective group, and she's a phenomenal artist, just really, really good. And she got a break with one of the big companies and joined the big company drawing literally the thing that she absolutely loved, like the she was
And what
in
she was good at.
and she was so good. Yeah, I'll see it in the Discord. That'll be awesome. And she joined the actual company that had the license to that particular property, and actually joined into the company. And within like 6 months, she'd quit. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then she recently then just posted out there that and I haven't seen anything from her drawing or otherwise since. And she posted out there and said, I haven't talked about this, but in light of what we're discussing here, she'd been running like 18 to 20 hour days to try to get deadlines met. And they were running her into the ground. And she's, I don't know, what do you say, like late 20s, early 30s. So she's
Yeah.
not one of us old guys, right? And they ran her into the ground, and they burned her so badly that she doesn't even really want to be part of that her the IP that she was interested in. They even burned her out of her geekdom. And I was like, whoa. Like, she doesn't even really watch the show that she was into, and she doesn't care to draw anymore. She doesn't care to paint anymore. She's just so spun out. And I'm just so sad. I am so sad about that. And it's just it's brutal. So I mean, I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe I'll just stay independent. You guys will
Yeah.
get your Bellatrix Rising when I get to it. You know?
Well, and like that's the thing that, like, one of the people I follow that I thought was, you know, one of the good guys in all this that could bring legit change was Iron Circus. And it turns out, no.
Iron
Holy,
Circus?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of artists coming out against Iron Circus. And it's like, damn it, that was one of the good people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Kick butt. I just changed my Discord username so that it's actually just GS Davis Art. No more weird little numbers. Kick butt. Should be able to just. Why are people out in my general? Oh, I know why they're out there. They're out on our Discord server. My kiddo is. And Aww. Red Alpha is showing some cool stuff out on the Discord.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it. I will mark it with the Vulcan salute, as I oft do, because it is still me and it will always be me. And I never change. So there's that. I do kind of like that on Discord I can give the Vulcan salute to stuff. I feel like that's a terribly appropriate thing for me to do. Alrighty. So I today am breaking a script, or rather breaking an episode. When you break an episode in TV parlance, that's when you take the idea of an episode and tear it apart and kind of put it into the right pieces and start building out all of the stuff. Hey, Alfie. Bye, Alfie. Good to see you for the minute you were here. So, how I break a script is I take a piece of paper and I divide it into 3 units. And now I have a moth in here. Oh boy. It's noise. It won't be long, and we're going to end up with George in here attacking the moth. Oh, yeah, that would be complicated. Huh. But I love the setup. I think that's cool. Hmm. I am actually now really intrigued. So that is cool. Man, zooming in on that face is creepy. I'm just saying.
As well, it should be.
Hmm.
Like, I figured with the amount of stuff he does in this issue, he deserves the front cover. Because he's a catalyst for a lot of things that happened.
Right. Oh, that made it even worse right there. Good job. Legs, really? Legs are your problem, Red, huh? That's fascinating. It's like everybody has something that just doesn't work right. It's so weird. That makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. That's all right. We all have to start somewhere. It takes time. It takes time to get all the skills together, and it's just aggravating. And I agree with you.
And we've all been there.
Oh yeah. Well, that's actually cool. Does it take you less time to do somebody else's pictures though? That's kind of an interesting question. Like, is the holdup that you're like overthinking your own characters? Because I've had that problem before too. That makes sense. Hmm.
We should do. Ooh, I like
Excellent.
that color.
Like I have some missing something somewhere. Hmm. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. So you've got something going already that's great because like you've actually got like action and motion going with these pictures, which is wonderful and far better than I was doing. But far better than I was doing it in that point in time. So you're moving ahead well. You're moving very well ahead. Now I'm getting a little concerned.
What's up?
I can't find a specific set of art pieces. I follow that.
Yeah, and hands, legs, and feet. Like, hands and feet are going to be the bane of your existence.
Yeah.
Like, there's the only way you can get through it is by practice, practice, practice. Everybody hates hands and feet. Even AI hates hands and feet.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Do you think this is an interesting cover?
I actually am switched over to a different thing, so I'll see it in a second. Because I'm trying to find a piece of artwork. And I feel like I've screwed up something here.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
that was-
no, Red, do we have to do the layer thing for you?
We can.
We can. Yeah. This happens to us so much that we have a meme that we do in our show all the time because all of us do it. I kind of like that cover. Yeah, it's a good cover.
I think this it's going to be a very striking cover compared to the other ones. Because it's limited palette for reds.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's totally fair. I have not necessarily insomnia meds, but I definitely have to take care now.
That's an idea. I like that idea.
Where in the world are you, Red? And that sounded more like, where in the world are you? Or rather, where on this planet are you? I know I've asked you before, but I've forgotten because I've been working all week and my brain is totally gone. As in, are we late night for you, or are we early in the morning, or are we in the afternoon for you? Where are we? Oh, Eastern Standard Time. So you, that's right. So you are kind of, you're later than us by a couple of hours. Yeah. I follow that.
Yeah, they're earlier. They're 2 hours ahead of us.
Fair. I'm just making sure that, you know, we're not part of the problem. That's all. Wow. There's a picture in here, and the last time it was modified was January 15th, 1994.
That's a few years.
I'm pulling all of my art from different areas and trying to consolidate it, all of my old art and stuff like that, just trying to get it all in one place. And I'm like looking at this going, wow, some of these pieces are ancient. This one was.
Don't do this at home, kiddos. Don't be insane like me. Treat yourself kindly. Don't go into the level of detail I'm going into.
Right now?
Yeah.
This is my high school. This is my high school character sheet. Right here. And the last time I even touched this, brought it up in Photoshop, cleaned it up, or anything was before 9/11. January of 2001. And that was already a decade after this character sheet was in use.
I wonder if I have it. Hang on, you want to see my legit first piece of art?
Yeah.
I have it. Let me go grab it.
Yep, I have my legit first piece of art. Hey, David. This is early, but no, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I want to see it. Hey, David. It's funny, I make fun of Mariah Carey because my wife doesn't like Mariah Carey much, but I actually legitimately drew her in 1991, or at least tried to. I actually erased her lips so many times that I ended up tearing a hole in the water, or tearing a hole in the paper, trying to draw her. It's kind of cool though. Not bad. I mean, not good, but not bad, considering. Turned it into animatronic? That's kick butt too.
It's outside. I'll have to
Show later.
Grab it.
You can do it later. It's not important that it happens right now.
But yeah, it's a fascinating, because it was right when I was getting into RPGs in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't understand that you copy the character sheet that they give you in the book.
Right.
Because it was my first time really getting into RPGs, and so I drew my character for the RPG.
This was my first OC, and cool enough, these are both actually on cells, because we were learning how to use cells in high school. That's kind of cool. I gotten better later on, but still, cool to have her. So there we go. Sweet. The wind outside's pretty dramatic. I can hear it.
Man, that's still wrong.
See you later, Red.
I'm suffering from saggy
I
blade.
hate the insomnia stuff, man. I'm with you. Hope you're doing better.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
I'm trying to think through the story arc now with compassion. Like, there is actually a difference between Bellatrix Rising and Star Trek. I have my sci-fi story I'm breaking here in my head, and I'm like, Kirk would have just left this thing alone, and that would have been the end of the episode. And now I'm like, but Chang won't, because she's got to deal with it with compassion. And so I'm actually like, oh, I put myself in a very different quandary. I'm fascinated and intrigued. Speaking of which, guess what tomorrow is, David? It's the first episode of season 2 of Strange New Worlds. Yeah! I've been seeing the pictures. I am so excited. The dress uniforms are so cool. Hey there, Cat.
Hey, Cat, how's it going?
I've been waiting for Strange New Worlds to get started for a while now. Do you want to join stream so we can put your artwork up on screen or not? You don't have to. I just like it when all three of us are working on comics. It's kind of fun. When we're actually all three actually in our comics instead of me doing some bizarre thing out in the corner. No. Don't apologize. Absolutely okay. Always absolutely okay. You're still here with us. We're still body doubling. We're still doing the job. This is me trying to figure out what the heck am I doing over here. So, one of the things I like. Oh yeah, DS9's good. Ooh, that's like a real nice, like rich. Just it's lovely. Love DS9. Oh, I like that. Can.
Moo, go to mommy. Go to mommy. Go on. Go to mommy. It's okay. Yeah, come on. Crazy dog.
Okay, so I am trying something new with breaking this script.
Okay.
Or breaking the story. Because this one is the last time I did this, I didn't close the loop before I started writing the actual episodes and putting the issues out. And I end up with kind of a unsatisfying ending. And so this time I'm breaking it all the way from the top here. So this is one page, covers all 3 issues, the whole episode. And I'm looking at just the top down piece. You know, what's the initial problem? What's the complication? What's the resolution? Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. Let's break it down. And I'm like sitting here going, okay. And then I realize what I always do to myself in Belay Rising every time. And that is I set up and then I can't figure out how to resolve. And I'm like, but the cool part is I'm so far ahead now that I don't have to worry about it. Like, I'm leading in now. We're still not done with Momentary Ghosts. So I can spend some time now brewing kind of on Sakura. That's the second episode. And I'm starting to break the second episode now. And so that's what I'm doing, is kind of thinking it through. I don't need help yet. I'm just observing the style and the operation that I'm working on at this point. That's actually really sweet and super creepy. I love it. Kind of looks like a puppy dog, though.
Huh?
Or a seal. It looks like a seal.
What are you talking about?
The blood. The blood looks like
Oh,
a seal. See its little eye, and then you've got a little like flipper, and it doesn't need to be changed. It doesn't. I'm just having a pareidolia moment. You don't need to do anything.
like, is Guy having a stroke right now? What is happening?
Welcome back, Alfie. Re-hi, Alfie.
No. He he was commenting on my artwork, but he was coming so far out of left field that I wasn't sure what was happening.
I'm fine. I mean, that I know of. I mean, I guess obviously anything could go wrong. No, what I was saying was that the blood smear on the picture that Can's doing there looks like a seal or a puppy. Because I've been working 6 days straight and my brain's kind of mushy. It's hard to do my work because I'm a teacher and I teach driver's ed. And it's 4 8-hour classes. So for 4 classes, I stand in front of the kids and talk and discuss about how cars work and how the rules of the road are and all of the things that you need to know to be a driver, because it's the classroom portion. And so by day 3, I am already beat normally, but then I had IACON before that, and I was working it and helping direct that con. So it's been 3 days of convention followed by 3 days in the classroom, and my brain is so much. So I'm getting kind of silly because I'm kind of having a
Oh
moment.
yeah, I like this front and back cover.
I do
So
too.
This is the back
Oh,
cover.
next time you do a start, next time you do a make a new. I'm totally fine. I'm just tired. Next time you do that, there is a click button we can do. Hang on. So here, let me switch. Guys, right? It's a seal. When you're doing a new one like this, you can do combine into 2-page spreads, but the thing that's on the cover is click this button right here instead of this button. In this button, it'll bring it up so the front and the back page are one unit, so you can draw across back and forth.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yep. Okay, I will swap with you.
All right. What do I have left? I have one.
You can right now, if you want to, you can take that back page, I think, and drag it to the top and still have it connect manually. Yeah, that way, I don't know if you're looking over here, Can, but that's the way it'll set up. If you click the 2-page spreads and then click that one where it puts the covers together on this side, it does that.
Ooh.
So it makes the back cover page and the cover page is one unit. And then you get inside page and page 3 like this. And they loop together. But they're still not right. Why are they not right? Actually, I think they're closer to right than they've ever been. No, they're not right. Dang it, they're not right. Okay, well, let's see what numbers we got, okay? What is it trying to do here? Because it's putting it 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 millimeters in from that side. We in 19 over here as well. 10, 12, 19 millimeters from the other side. Alfie has to write a short story. What's the short story going to be about, Alfie? So it's like 40 millimeters. I don't know. 40 millimeters. Good heavens. Well, Alfie, this is the right place for you to write your short story because we will keep you company while you do that. Oh, hey, I like science fiction stories. Has to be done by tomorrow. All right, well, we can get cracking on it.
How many pages?
$800 words. Is that because Alfie goes over 800 words or under 800 words? Oh, you always go over 800 words? Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have a problem with it, I guess that's the better problem. If I were your teacher, Alfie, I would take anything 800 plus. So I'd take anything that was more than 800 words and call that awesome. Unless you were writing something that was in the 50,000 word range, I would take, which it takes me 2 weeks to read. But I mean, if you were at 800 plus, I think you'd still be okay. That's not a good thing. Because you're there. That's why. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's a perfect thing. Oh, good. 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 I'm like, well, the manga page doesn't fit. And I'm like, damn it, manga page doesn't fit. But then I'm like, it does fit. And just trying to find the correct widgets to make it line up. Okay, that's weird. Why is that not lined up? See you in a sec.
Oh, wow.
Hmm? What? Lightning?
No, look at that face.
Oh, I like the face. I really hate type AD, I swear. I'm gonna do this exactly this way, brain. What? Who are you again?
Where are you? you talking to me? What's happening?
Right? Things like this are where it's really hard for me. It has always been. It's like the
Yeah.
star maps thing. It's I have to do these 12 steps and I never remember step 5, or whatever. And then the end result doesn't come out right. And I'm like, okay, what did I screw up and where? Welcome back to the stage of history.
You really just can't help yourself.
No, I really can't. And it's compulsive. All right. I may have made the correct template, and maybe that's part of the problem. What's the inverse of 1.33% or 133%? If I've increased something 133%, I have to reduce it what? To return it back to normal. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna look it up. Don't even bother. I'm gonna look it up. All you're gonna do is you're gonna hurt something. You'll blow out a circuit or something.
Too late. And that's when Cam runs away. Feeling cornered, that's when Kayan ran.
Mm-hmm. Math and I don't get along. We're not friends. We don't even like each other.
And that is a wrap on issue 5.
Congratulations! Woo!
I am particularly proud of how this page turned out.
I'm actually over on a math calculator stupid thing, so I can't see it. You have to give me a minute here.
Turn that off.
Mm.
What's up?
The page looks amazing upside down, says Alfie.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out the percentage increases and stuff like that. Okay, so a manga page is X by X at 600 dpi. A comic page is bigger, right, at 600 dpi, but not much bigger, just a little bit bigger. 27.47% bigger. Okay, so now I've drawn my manga page that's at the right aspect ratio. What's the ratio to reduce it back down to bring it back to where it was, right? Therein lies my confusion. That's where I'm humming and going, huh? All right. All right. I'm just going to resize this, flatten it. I'm going to resize it.
Did you get it figured out?
Yeah, I'm working on it here over. Just kind of doing that. Things where I'm crunching through all the information. That's perfect. All right. That's what we're looking for, guys. Good.
Hey, what is the newest story guide that you came up with? Because you updated it.
What? What are you, I'm missing what you're talking. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
Hang on. Hang on. This guy. Ah, this is the one. Okay.
Oh, Yes, that one. Updated is so that they're all clumped together so you can see them together as a group. Morning, Merrick. Even though it's not morning, doesn't really matter.
Hi, Merrick. How are you this evening? What's up?
Oh, kiddo in the other room is doing the old Long Johnson. Hold on to my fur. We've been watching videos of cats when they are howling at each other, and then people are interpreting what they're trying to say.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like
one of
the thing with the gopher saying Alan.
right, or hey, hey. Yep.
Have you seen the talking dog one where the guy torments the dog with the sandwiches?
Oh yes. But there's an artist out there called the Kiffness, and he makes songs out of all of these animal videos, and it's hysterical. But yeah, the cats particularly are cracking us up, and so now the family has sort of a modified version of that they do now. Oh, Long Johnson, hold on to my fur. I like when the dogs are barking.
Oh, come on.
Gonna pass out soon. I will too. Passing out soon. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Been working with these kids since Monday. Tomorrow is the driving test. So it's gonna be finally we're gonna be like, well, about time for you to see if you listen to me, the old teacher up here. I don't know if it's important that you know that I have moved on to a newer version of that or not. You don't have to use the newer version if you like that version.
Well, this is the newest version I have.
That's fine.
You have an even newer one?
Yeah, it looks like this. So it matches more the design of the way that clip.
Yeah, if you could send that to me, that'd be great.
Okay. I wasn't using that left side at all for writing anymore. And instead I was just writing in these. So I was like, well, fine.
You were doing what I was doing.
And then, so now the only thing you need to know about the coding here is that the green indicates the stress of the story. So the darker the green, the higher the curve. And then this red panel right here is the low point of the story. If you write it like manga, like they suggest you do in the how to write manga.
What do you mean by low point?
So like if you have a high point, there's 3 high points and then 1 low point just before the last high point. So like a low point, like this is the, if you're writing the classic story the way that manga is written, you have 3 peaks. Peak 1 hits, and that's like the first kind of introduction to the story. Peak 2 is the second kind of high point in the story. Then it drops all the way down to a low point where like the characters have their biggest stress point, and then you come out on peak 4 or at peak 3. So
okay,
it doesn't, I'll just send it to you. Oh, Long Johnson, hold on to my fur. I'm easily entertained. I will reply to the message you sent with your picture. I was like, you're using this, that's fine, but I've got a newer one then, because I dumped it. I just was like, well.
Have I shown you the bed rat video? He's just gone. He vanished. The bed rats were too much for him. He had 4 of them. Oh yeah, they did. I can't even. Oh my goodness. So apparently, guy's internet died. Well, it is 11:59. I think we should take this for what it is. Anyways, guys, I've been Kayan. Guy was here, now he's not here. So I think we should call this an evening. You guys have a lot of fun out there, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.